Before this video starts, I want to let y'all know that I give away game passes inside of my server down below. On top of that, we also give away in-game items. Depending on what game you are trying to play, we're going to give you that in-game item if you win the giveaway by being liked and subscribed to the channel with the notifications on, and you definitely don't want to miss that. So make sure you hit the first link in the description, like this video and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into it.
True Bankai has officially been added to Type Soul, and in today's video we are going to be checking out every single True Bankai in the game, and we are going to be putting them in a tier list based off of this ranking right here, from S tier being the best, A tier being kinda good, B tier being mid as hell, C tier being kinda trash, and D tier just being awful. Also, like this video up and subscribe with the notifications on if you guys want to win free stuff when I go live, because when I go live I be giving away hella shit and you do not want to miss out when I go live. So hit that notification button and let's get right into the video. Alright, so first up we have Bankai. Now Bankai is good for combos, and it can easily be countered, to be honest with you, if you have good movement, but it's a very solid True Bankai. Like when you have True Bankai, you can move hella fast with it, so a very good movement on Bankai. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna have to go in A tier just because I do not think it's S tier level yet, but I do think it's a pretty solid one. Like if you use it, you'll probably be better than like the majority of the lobby. Next up is Duality. Duality is probably like one of the most balanced ones out of this whole entire list right here, so like you can play offense and defense with it just as fine. So it's a very solid True Bankai, but I do not know if I should put it in B tier or A tier, to be honest, because I don't think it's on Bankai level, but I do think it can go in B tier just because of the way that it is hella balanced and stuff. So like it's probably one of the more versatile Bankais, but it's not that overwhelming. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, like if you use it, bro, like you gotta know how to balance yourself, you know, like you gotta go to Miyagi-Do class and try to learn balance. Like that Cobra Kai shit ain't gonna work with Duality, you know what I'm talking about? If you know, you know. But hey, next up we have Kyoka Suigetsu. I think I said that shit wrong, but basically this one is also a very decent True Bankai. If you try this out, it's basically like a very good counter. Like you can counter every single attack, and on top of that you can even use it in PvE when you are fighting other NPCs and stuff. But I don't know if you're gonna need to do that, but regardless, it's definitely one of the better ones here, and I do think it goes in S tier just because of the way that it overruns the opponent very highly, you know what I'm talking about? It just gets straight to the point, like it's full of offense and like no defense, which is not a bad thing. Next up we have Suzumbachi. Alright, yeah, so I do not know how to say this, so whatever is going in F tier. Now I'm just playing, but I do think this one's pretty mid, to be honest with you. Like in comparison to these three right here, it's probably the worst one, but in my opinion though, it can definitely be used in a good way if you know how to you know, flash step, move hella fast, break everything up. So yeah, I would use this if you know how to time stuff and how to also like break a counter, you know what I'm talking about? So I'd highly recommend Suzumbachi. So I'd highly recommend this one if you are good at movement and, you know, breaking stuff. Next up is Blood. Now for me, Blood is also a very decent True Bankai. Even though it's not that good for PvE, it is very solid for PvP. This is a ranking just based off everything in general, and to be honest with you, I do not think it's worse than Bankai at all. This one's gotta go in S tier, but I do not think it's better than Kyoka Suigetsu, just because in my opinion, Suigetsu is more versatile. This one's not that versatile. This one just focuses on PvP mainly. So for that reason I have to put it in S tier. Flower is like the perfect example of a mid True Bankai. If you ask me, like it is a very decent one, but it's not better than Bankai, and it's also not in C tier at all. I do think it goes in B tier just because of the way that it outshines the rest of these two right here, and I'm gonna put it actually in high B tier just because it's also good at PvP, and you can also use it for PvE, but it's much better for PvP as well. And so yeah, if you want versatility like that, then you can go with Flower for sure. Next up is Ice. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, Ice is a very solid True Bankai. Like if you have Ice True Bankai, then you are chilling to the max. Like there's no way that you're not chilling if you have Ice True Bankai. It's good for PvP, PvE, and you can get through stuff hella quick. So yeah, if you want to know how to use it well, then make sure you subscribe with the notifications on, because I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. But basically, Ice is gonna go high S tier. It's definitely one of the better ones out of everything here. But yeah, next up is Zangetsu. Zangetsu lacks a few stuff, like his defense is kind of mid, to be honest with you. But for me, I'm gonna have to put this one in A tier just because I do not think it's worse than any of these, and I think it's also just slightly better than Bankai, even though they're kind of the same level. If you have Zangetsu, I want to suggest re-rolling it because it's actually a very solid True Bankai, and if you want True Bankai that's versatile, then go with Zangetsu first. But yeah, next up is Lightning. Lightning is very good for PvE, but for PvP it's kind of mid. I'm gonna have to put this one in S tier. There's no more else to say about it because I don't really know. Next up is Wind. Wind is also a very solid True Bankai. I wouldn't have to say that it's that bad, to be honest with you, because like in my opinion, it's decent as hell. I just don't think it's an S tier, so I'm gonna have to put it in A tier. If you want to know why I'm making this, it's because it'll help y'all understand what True Bankai you should use when you obtain your Hellverse and what you should re-roll for. And so yeah, that's why I'm making this video. If you guys want more like this, then subscribe with the notifications. But yeah, next up is Water. Water is the perfect definition of a mid True Bankai. It's not that good, to be honest with you. Like in comparison to all of these, it's like very decent. Like you can't really use it for that money. Like its attacks aren't that impressive, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, next up is Fire. Fire is definitely one of the better ones in the True Bankai, even though I do not think it's an S tier. It's probably top A tier, and to be honest with you, if you're looking for one that is good for PvE and PvP, then Fire is definitely it. It's versatile for both of these things. But if you guys want to know exactly how to use Fire, then make sure you hit the first link in the description down below, because it'll show you guys how to become good with True Bankai as Fire. And so yeah, for now I'm gonna have to put this one in high A tier, but it could definitely be higher. If you guys disagree with me, let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, next up is Theater. Now I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, if you're gonna waste your time to get Theater True Bankai, you might as well just not waste your time at all. This shit is ass, bro. So that's why I'm gonna put it in D tier for now. Even though some people might disagree with me, I'm pretty positive that this one is kind of mid. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's probably the worst one here. It's just like the moves on it are very mid, and like the Bankai could arguably be better, so I can't even lie to you, I did not like using this one at all. But yeah, next up is Judgment. Judgment True Bankai is kind of decent. The only problem with it is that it's very slow. Like the moves on it are predictable, and if you use it, then you gotta use it fast because some people are gonna know exactly what you're gonna do. It's more of a close range one too. So yeah, for me, I can't really put it in high S tier. For this one, I'm gonna just have to put it in low A tier. So yeah, it's decent, but it's not crazy. Next up is Ink True Bankai. Ink True Bankai is the perfect definition of a mid Bankai. It is not better than any of these though, so I'm putting it in low mid, low B tier. Actually, I'm gonna change my S here and put it in C tier just because I do think it belongs in C tier right now, and I don't think it belongs in B tier yet. Creation Bankai is a very solid True Bankai just because of its very versatile way of like teleporting and moving fast. And so yeah, for me, I'm gonna have to put this one in B tier. It definitely has high movement, but if you're trying to find a better True Bankai with more versatility, I want to go with this one. But as for like how good it is and compared to everything here, definitely solid, definitely a solid True Bankai. And so yeah, that's why I'm gonna have to put it in the middle of B tier. Confusion is the same exact thing as Creation, except it has a little more range. You can do a little more range with Confusion, but not that much, just barely more. But yeah, next up we have Poison. Poison's kind of solid. It's kind of mid, to be honest. I can't lie to you. It lacks hella abilities that can make it at the top. And so for me, I'm gonna have to put this one in C tier. Like its ability to like do hella damage is crazy and all, but when it comes to like this ranking right here compared to all of these, it's definitely gotta go in C tier just because this one's better, this one's better, this one's better. All of these are better, and Poison's not bad, but True Bankai is definitely not good to have Poison with True Bankai. So yeah, I'm gonna just put this one in C tier, maybe even D tier, to be honest. But yeah, next up is Shadow Bankai. Shadow True Bankai is good as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Shadow True Bankai it can do anything, bro. It can do PvP, PvE, and probably one of the more well-rounded ones out of everything on this list. It has like very good accessibility too. So like if you're trying to use something like Shadow True Bankai, you can probably defeat the Hellverse a little easier than most people, so definitely go for PvE. But if you're trying to be a PvP player, then I would definitely go for it too as well. So yeah, versatile True Bankai, and definitely want to go for it. And last but not least, we have Berserk. Berserk is a very, very mid True Bankai in my opinion. It's close range, it has kind of okay moves, and honestly, it's just not that great. But if you're trying to really see how you can level up to A or S tier, then make sure you hit the first link in the description. But basically, Berserk, if you know how to use it, it can go up hella. True Bankai for Berserk though, for beginners, is not that good. I would really find you. It's just mid as hell, just like these right here. So yeah, if you want to use it, then you can definitely use it. That's for sure like not an issue. But I would just suggest getting Ice Shadow or Kyoka Suigetsu on top of it, just because of its inability to be long range, and its PvP status is kind of mid. But yeah, that's it, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel with the notifications on, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.